Chen Yuan began to apply ointment to the scar on the back of Wang Meng Meng. The scar on her back was also not large, just a small patch. Even when she turned back in front of the mirror, she could still apply it herself. However, this little girl didn't know right from wrong and deliberately moaned softly for a few moments, then bit her lower lip with a very nervous look. Hey, Chen Yuan put on the ointment for me, so I also don't completely lack the charm of a woman. Chen Yuan understood Wang Meng Meng's intention. He just shook his head and laughed lightly. Okay, it's done. The ointment will dry in 10 minutes, so it's okay to put on your clothes. You should rest. I'll go back to my room and play chess. Today, I must become an amateur champion. Hearing that, Wang Meng Meng felt regretful. There won't always be opportunities like this. If I miss this one, I will know when I'll have to wait until. Immediately after, Wang Meng Meng asked in a panic, It's done already. How can it be so fast? Chen Yuan put away the medicine in the first aid kit and casually replied with a smile, Yes, it's that fast. After hearing this, Wang Meng Meng couldn't help but blame. No, when you put ointment on Sister Yang Weebai, you kept touching for so long. Why is it so fast for me? Upon reaching the door, Chen Yuan turned around and replied, Oh, maybe it's because you've already mastered it. Well, I won't say anything more. I have other things to do. After saying this, Chen Yuan decisively left the room, leaving Wang Meng Meng sitting there frustrated and unable to do anything. But at this moment, Chen Yuan's originally expressionless face showed a hint of sadness. Meng Meng is really playing with fire. She has no idea how attractive a beautiful and perfect 18-year-old girl is to a mature and charming man. Luckily, I'm her brother. If it was some other wretched guy, it would be a disaster. I need to find an opportunity to educate her. The whole family is going to be in chaos soon. But forget it. What's more important is to improve my level in Go. Playing a few more games and I'll become an amateur 9-dan. On Kimura Shimiken's side, Huirai Ki-tun had refused his challenge 8 times, and his opponent was still a novice, which made him extremely humiliated, especially since Kimura Shimiken was a very proud person and never accepted defeat, coupled with the fact that he had lost 3 games in a row 2 days ago, gradually driving him into a state of madness. If it weren't for Maria Ozawa leading and guiding him, Kimura Shimiken would have been psychologically disturbed. Maria Ozawa suddenly spoke up, Kimura, I have blocked his IP. Huirai Ki-tun is highly likely to be at Gianbaka. I will find the specific address within the next 10 minutes. Kimura Shimiken was thrilled to hear this. Great. Keep it up, Ozawa. Maria Ozawa continued to analyze carefully. After observing for 2 days, I noticed something strange about him. In 100 games, he easily crushes his opponents. In just 2 days, he has reached an amateur level 8. However, at crucial moments, he loses in a strange way. Even though he clearly has a significant advantage over his opponents in the game, he ends up losing. Based on my speculation, I suspect he may be cheating, and the possibility is very high. So he intentionally loses a game. Kimura, you don't need to be angry about the previous loss. Stay calm, he's not worth your concern. If Kimura Shimiken knew that this issue was because Chen Yuan didn't finish the game to Wu Yuling Shuam, he would definitely be furious. Kimura Shimiken couldn't help but curse. What you said makes sense, but this bastard has created a resentment in my heart. I must determine myself whether he cheated or not. Moreover, after winning a few games against me, he repeatedly refused my challenges, not giving me the opportunity for revenge. If I don't defeat him, I can't control myself from thinking about this. Quickly find his specific address. I want to go to Gyeongbokgung to challenge Huirai Ki-tun directly to cut off the demon in my heart. In fact, Chen Yuan had acquired top-notch hacking skills from Kan Mang Mang and then recruited Yu Ling Xuan, also a talented hacker. Currently, Chen Yuan's hacking skills can be said to be among the best in the world, at least among the top experts in the country. Upon returning to his room, Chen Yuan realized that there was something unusual about his computer. Could it be that my computer has been hacked? Is there a hacker using network techniques to track my IP address? Even an amateur hacker dares to play tricks in front of me, or tired of living, aren't you? In just a few fleeting seconds, Chen Yuan reverse-locked Maria Ozawa's IP address and even broke through the firewall to invade the system. Maria Ozawa was stunned. Oh my god, how can it be so fast? Who is it after all? How can they have such powerful hacking skills? Seeing Maria Ozawa's reaction, Kimura Shimiken couldn't help but ask, What's going on, Ozawa? Maria Ozawa replied in panic, My computer has been attacked in reverse. The opponent's skills are very high. At that moment, the screen automatically opened a series of error messages, and at the same time, a series of pornographic images and messages appeared on the computer screen, with Chen Yuan's message, Hey sis, you want to join my music party? The continuous images appeared, making Maria Ozawa extremely frightened. I'm going blind, What should I do? I'm doomed. Seeing that, Kimura Shimiken, standing by, continuously reminded, Ozawa, calm down, quickly handle the computer. At this time, Maria Ozawa was so scared that she started to cry. Kimura, this person's hacking skills are really too powerful. Before I could react, he traced my IP address. I'm sorry, I can't determine his exact location, but I can confirm that he is at Jianbako, and I suspect he knows about us. In just over 10 seconds, Chen Yuan made Maria Ozawa become helpless and frightened by his bold intrusion. As soon as he successfully took control of the system, Chen Yuan laughed wickedly, with a hint of malicious intent in his eyes. Ha ha, following me. You didn't expect that I also have hacker skills. Let's see who's brave. Maria Ozawa quickly turned off the computer, but it still took a few seconds, seeing what was in front of her that surprised Chen Yuan. On the computer screen, a young woman with a look of both fear and cuteness, carrying an irresistible charm. Then the image became continuously interrupted, and then sank into total darkness. In that chaotic moment, Chen Yuan vaguely heard two words, Fu Tang, along with an IP address displaying Yanjing Ba Mile, which completely puzzled Chen Yuan. What is happening? Is Fu Tang a hacker again? What have I done to Fu Tang that I am being followed? Could it be that the girl knows the identity of Lim Yong Wong and is curious? But she is a Fu Tang person. Why would she investigate what I am doing? Lim Yong Wong's reputation may be formidable, but it doesn't resonate internationally. Forget it. I have to be more careful when using the computer now. Who knows when my personal information will be compromised? Maybe I need to buy a new dedicated computer or maybe even a supercomputer. My current computer is still not powerful enough. Half a day later, Yu Ling Shuang began to strengthen internal affairs and conduct a comprehensive purge of the Faitian real estate group. During this personnel change, she dismissed 1/3 of the senior staff and over 100 mid-level officials, earning her the label of a witch. After dealing with internal affairs, Yu Ling Shuan also proposed the idea of merging the company with Linzai Lu. Chen Yuan finally improved his amateur-level skill in the game of Go after 3 days of intense effort. At that moment, Chen Yuan took out his phone and browsed through the day's news. He wanted to learn more about recent activities of Kimber Shimiken. Alongside the news that Kimber Shimiken was coming to Jianbako for an unlimited challenge, another piece of news caught Chen Yuan's attention. Undercover investigation reveals appalling conditions at Yujun hotels. The article included images of dirty hotel rooms, some with long-standing stains even on the pillowcases. Reading this, Shen Yuan furrowed his brow and mumbled to himself, "Isn't this chain of Yujun hotels owned by the Taeyong family? Is this a piece of accidental news, or is someone deliberately spreading rumors to sabotage the Taeyong family?" Countless netizens had simultaneously called for a boycott of the Yujun hotel chain. Early the next morning, a series of negative news about the Yujun hotel chain appeared on social media like mushrooms after the rain. Public outrage quickly spread, leading to numerous netizens condemning and demanding the hotel to provide a reasonable explanation to customers. Social media platforms such as Weibo, QQ, and other major news sites were flooded with articles about the dark side of the Yujun hotel chain. This scandal has caused a great deal of damage to the reputation of the upscale Yujun hotel chain, making the Taeyong family quickly become the main topic in the public eye. Worse still, the merger between Dian and Faitian real estate has also been exposed, making the Taeyong family appear to be a house leaking in the rain. At the headquarters of the Taeyong Group's Yujun building, Lindy's face became so gloomy that tears seemed about to burst. "That despicable Lai Jia Mu is too evil," she said. Standing by, Fubao also reported in detail, "Sir, now many websites and media outlets have appeared with accusations against Yujun Hotel, accusing the billionaire Lai Shi of dirtying the water against us, and inciting public outrage. Our stocks have dropped by 2 points, causing a loss of over $1 billion. As soon as the stock market opened, we were originally just needing to sign a contract with the Taeyong family to be able to sell the land and escape from Tianmen. But now, the reveal of the collusion between Fai Tian and Dondi has turned everything upside down. Investors decisively refused to continue negotiations and canceled plans to collaborate, in addition to banks refusing to loan money to the Taeyong family. Clearly targeting the Taeyong family, sir, if we cannot merge these land plots into the Film City project of Lim Yong Wong, their value will be extremely limited, and if Lim Yong Wong intentionally makes things difficult, these land plots will be completely cut off from the Film City project, rendering the huge investment of the Taeyong family meaningless. The issue is not only whether we can recover the capital or not, and with no loans from the bank, the Taeyong family will not be able to continue to resist, and there is a risk of bankruptcy." After listening, Lin Yu was so angry that he almost fainted. In the past, the Taeyong family could easily borrow $10 billion now only 2 billion and still facing difficulties. At this point, Lin Yi angrily roared, "Why is the whole world against me? If this continues, the Tanyeong family will be in a difficult situation without a way out." Just when Lin Yi was extremely angry, that little brat Lin Lu unexpectedly called. Lin Yi suppressed his anger to answer the phone. Lin Lu said, "Brother, you should watch the news. Why do I feel that someone wants to harm the Taeyong family recently? Yes, Yujun Hotel has a hygiene issue, but it's not that serious. The service staff was obviously bribed. Furthermore, this news was only released a day ago, and many famous bloggers continuously attacked, deliberately making a big deal out of it. I know for sure that Lai Shi is behind this. Their family loves to manipulate public opinion, then create scandals and expose them. Lai Shi is so despicable." After hearing Lin Lu's words, Lin Yi was somewhat comforted. At least this kid still cares about the situation of the Taeyong family. After that, Lin Yi replied, "You are not wrong. Our family has offended Lai Shi for a number of matters, including Ruin Jin Bank and Hongjian Capital. So there has been some instability lately, but I have found a solution." Lin Lu didn't say a word. She returned to her habit of showing off her wealth. "Oh dear, don't worry. Although this is bad news, I also have good news. Dawn Corporation has merged with FIT and Real Estate, and now I am the female president of a 100 billion corporation. Ha ha, am I not great?" As Lin Lu finished speaking, Lin Yi almost burst into tears. This brat still has the nerve to show off. "Do you even know what you're doing?" Lin Lu immediately retorted, "What am I doing? I am bringing glory to our family. You don't praise me, but you criticize me." Lin Yi was so angry that he couldn't speak. "And still, you have the nerve to speak. Do you even know that because of you, the Taeyong family has suffered heavy losses being targeted by major financial corporations? The Taeyong family had no intention of collaborating with Lim Yong Won, but because of you, we fell into a trap and used our resources to help Chen Yuan work. Is your mind filled with water? I have never seen such a foolish little sister being deceived and still happily helping someone else make money." After listening, Lin Lu felt deceived and angrily shouted, "That's not right, brother. You didn't initially say that our family would cooperate with Lim Yong Wong, did you? If you didn't intend to do this, why didn't you tell me?" Lin Yi retorted, "You're not even afraid that you might be easily persuaded by others before telling you the truth." Lin Lu argued back, "So you don't trust me, brother. You fundamentally don't trust my abilities. You're using me. I hate you, brother. Only Chen Yuan treats me the best. I don't want to care about you anymore." Lin Lu angrily hung up the phone, intensifying the conflict between the two siblings. Lin Yi was so angry that he was about to explode. He angrily threw the phone to the ground, shattering it into pieces, and then cursed. "You damn brat, dare to hang up on me. How dare you? Normally it's fine. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. But Taeyong's family is in a critical situation, and yet you don't understand anything. You call Chen Yuan your brother. You don't even know who your real brother is. Too much. I've pampered you for over 10 years, and yet you're not as good as Chen Yuan in just a few days. You're a parasite. I've raised you to study, provided you with everything. Whatever you want, I'll buy it for you. And yet you repay Taeyong's family like this. You're just a troublemaker." Ba contemplated for a while, then made a proposal. "Boss, I think the Taeyong family is at a crossroads this time, in need of the support of your sister. She has a good relationship with Lim Yong Wong, and we still have the opportunity to cooperate with him. We can sell the land in Tianmen City to him, even if we have to sacrifice some profit, as long as we get a reasonable price. With this capital, the operations of each sector in the group will become smoother, and we will also be able to withstand greater dangers." Lin Yi immediately objected. "It's not necessary. The Taeyong family doesn't need that kind of support yet. The group still has a financial reserve to deal with any situation. I will immediately dispatch a team of professional staff to handle any negative news about the Yujun hotel chain. These negative news will soon be forgotten." Ba continued to advise, but the chairman has instructed that this amount should only be used as a last resort, not to be easily touched. Lin Yi still stubbornly objected. "There is no but. This is the time for the Taeyong family to show resilience in the face of the storm. We will not be easily defeated. Ba, you step back." Ba had to leave when he saw Lin Yi persisting. "Yes, sir." Lin Yi forced down his anger and gritted his teeth. "I'd rather die than bow down to the trash Chen Yuan. But the chain of events related to the Yujun Hotel may not be over yet. I fear this is just the beginning and there will be more attacks to come. The Taeyong family and the corporation need to find strong allies, or else we won't be able to withstand future attacks." Returning to the villa, Chen Yuan casually skimmed through the news about the Yujun hotel chain. Instead, he shifted his focus to the latest updates about Kimura Shinigan, the Go Genius, the teenage Fu Tang who continue to defeat the top Go masters in the country, sweeping across the continent without encountering any opponents. Yesterday afternoon, Kimura Shimiken, also known as the Divine Demonic Metamorphosis, challenged Jin, the #1 Go player in Gao Lai, online and won resoundingly with a score of 2-1. After this defeat, Master Jin declared that he would not participate in the next World Go Championship. At that moment, Chen Yuan suddenly saw a piece of news. Teenage Fu Tang, Kimura Shimiken, has visited Gyeongbokgung and will hold a Go tournament at the city's arena, welcoming Gyeongbokgung's top Go players to challenge without any level restrictions. After reading this, Chen Yuan felt a bit annoyed. Damn, this Fu Tang kid is really something. Not saying anything earlier, and here I am, not needing to play Go for 3 days straight, finally reaching the amateur level 9, and now this kid goes and removes the level restrictions. After that, an idea crossed Chen Yuan's mind. What is this kid up to? But it's good to go to Gyeongbokgung. It saves me the trouble of going far. I can directly challenge that kid Fu Tang, but the line for registration may take a few days. The prize of 200 million is a huge amount, enough to make anyone passionate. As Chen Yuan was lost in thought, his cell phone suddenly rang. Picking it up, Chen Yuan found that it was Lin Xiaolu calling. Lin Xiaolu sobbed on the phone. Chen Yuan, I'm so wronged, my brother, scolded me again. I just want to prove myself to show everyone in the house that I'm no longer a child, but for some reason he called me a traitor. He always treats me as an outsider and always hides things from me, just because I'm a girl. Sooner or later, I have to get married, so he doesn't want me to inherit the family business. He just wants me to live a dull life, but I don't want that. Chen Yuan was a little perplexed. Damn, what's going on? It seems like Lin Xiaolu is at odds with the family because of me. After that, Chen Yuan spoke in a gentle and cheerful tone. Don't cry, don't cry. How could that vile Lin Yi bully you like that? I'll buy the Taeyong family conglomerate and hand it over to you. From then on, you can make all the decisions within the family. What do you think, Lin Xiaolu? Lin Xiaolu thought Chen Yuan was just trying to comfort her. She replied tearfully, Hu, Chen Yuan, what are you joking about? The Taeyong family conglomerate is worth billions. It's not something you can just buy. But I'm still happy. You're the best to me, no matter what. I want to marry you. Lin Xiaolu was so lovable, just a few sweet words made her happy. Chen Yuan continued to comfort her. Who said I was joking? I can marry you if I want to. In the future, anyone who dares to look down on you or not listen to you and the Taeyong family conglomerate, I'll show them the way out. Lin Xiaolu felt that only when she was with Chen Yuan did she find a sense of appreciation and trust. After that, she had a longing for Chen Yuan. Tomorrow, I will go to Gyeongbokgung to play with you. Of course, I will wait for you. Turning off Lin Xiaolu's phone, Chen Yuan realized this little Xiaolu's nature isn't bad, but it might be, because she was abandoned by her parents when she was young, so she's a little lacking in affection. Her older brother is the same. Even though he often gives gifts to fulfill every request, it still can't replace care and affirmation. She hoped to do something big to attract the attention of others and receive praise. But when she shares her achievements with her older brother, instead of being praised, she receives criticism and scolding. She must be feeling very disappointed and frustrated right now, because she called me older brother, so I will help her with this. Thinking this, Chen Yuan dialed his phone and called Yuling Shuang. At Phi Tian, all employees have been in shock for the past few days. Previously, they thought their real estate rival was Dong Dad, but they didn't expect that both Phi Tian and Dong Di belonged to Lim Yum Wong. Replacing a third of the employees has shaken the company internally, but thanks to wise measures, Yuling Shuang quickly stabilized the situation. When Xiao Yu's younger sister saw Chen Yuan calling, she quickly answered and asked, Boss, what's the assignment? Chen Yuan directly addressed the issue. I am assigning you an important task. Buy back the Taeyong conglomerate, whatever the cost. Let me know. Yuling Shuang hung up the phone and quickly understood Chen Yuan's intentions. He definitely wants to take advantage of this opportunity to punish the Taeyong family for collaborating with Lai Jia Mu to harm him. Now he wants to fight back, yes, because the Taeyong family is currently facing a public relations crisis, so the stock price has plummeted. In terms of stocks, if handled properly, it is entirely possible to snatch the Yu Jun hotel chain from the hands of Lai Shi, ruin Jin Bank, and Hong Zan Capital. This is a golden opportunity to reap profits, especially with the backing of the forces behind Chen Yuan. He can easily harvest this ripe peach. You fight half a day. I only need one move to punish and seize the dragon sword without sweating and still benefiting. This is the task that Chen Yuan has assigned to me, truly living up to the admiration. He is indeed a hero.